Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this video. All right, so we're doing this video on P06DA. If you guys have this code, you definitely probably have a check engine light on your dash, and you probably are having some rough engine issues, rough running engine issues. So if you guys have this problem, definitely stay tuned. We're definitely gonna do analysis of it, and hopefully we can get your situation fixed, or at least figure out what's causing that problem. So the P06DA code is essentially engine oil pressure control circuit open. Now this code is a series of code that essentially has to do with essentially the same issues. You could have a P06DD code, which is an engine oil pressure control circuit performance stuck off, or P06DE is engine oil pressure control circuit stuck on. Essentially, all these codes are produced by the car's computer, and what happens is the car's computer receives the signal that the oil pressure supply has an error in it, and it'll generate the code, and essentially sometimes these codes actually have different are defined differently depending on which vehicle you have. But let's talk about why you guys might get this P06DA code. So under normal circumstances, the oil pump essentially uses the oil circuit to pump the oil and maintain normal pressure through an oil circuit opening, allowing it to reduce pressure when necessary. So to control this opening, there's a solenoid relief valve that uses two regulated pressure stages: high pressure mode regulation, which kicks in at high engine speeds, and low pressure mode regulation at low speeds. The P06DA code indicates that the valve is likely stuck in the open position, while the P06DD code usually indicates that it is stuck off or closed, and P06DE indicates that it is stuck on. So if you guys have this issue with any of these three codes, it's kind of the symptoms are kind of the same. You could have an engine that'll stall on you while driving, or if it's idling, it could also stall because of lack of minimum pressure. It could result in a noisy engine, high engine vibrations, noisy valve gear, and poor quality idling. And these codes will probably cause you some engine power issues, reduced vehicle performance, and fuel economy issues. So if you guys have this code, any of these codes, to be honest with you, but particular P06DA code, here are things that you guys could look for as the cause of these codes. Okay, what you guys could look for is first thing you guys want to do, the easiest, cheapest thing that you guys can do is to look at your oil stick just to make sure that the oil level is correct. If it's not correct, definitely put in more oil so that it's at the right level. You could have old or dirty engine oil. If you guys do, definitely be sure to change your engine oil, see if that actually corrects the problem. You could have an oil leak that causes low oil, which you guys definitely need to get fixed, because it'll just keep on leaking oil, and you keep on getting that code. You could have the wrong oil filter, which actually would cause less or more or less oil going through the filter, and which causes pressure problems. You could have a clogged oil inlet point screen. Obviously, a clogged screen is going to keep oil from going through the screen, or a certain amount of oil from going through the screen. You could have poor electrical connections within the circuit. That's a rare occurrence, but if none of these other issues fixes your problem, then you might want to look at it. Damaged wiring, electrical connectors, pretty much the same. Faulty torque converter, clutch solenoid. If you guys have that, you probably get a separate code for that as well, which actually will essentially give you an easier way to diagnose it. Malfunction of faulty accelerator pedal sensor, position sensor. Not sure if there's a code thrown for that, but definitely check out your pedal sensor if that's the case. Faulty cam shaft position actuator solenoid valve, defective oil pressure sensor. Both of those, mechanical crankshaft failure. You guys could actually, if you guys get extra codes with this code, it will definitely help you guys out with figuring out exactly what's causing it. Or you could have an oil pump failure, which could occur. I don't think there's a sensor in the oil pump failure, but you guys will have to check into that. Essentially, this code is a pretty serious code. You're probably going to have issues with engine power, issues with trying to get the car to stay on, issues with stalling. If you guys come to an idling stop and you're idling, definitely want to get this fixed and before you drive it, because it could probably just get you stuck somewhere and you probably need a tow truck to tow it. In any case, if you guys have had this issue and you guys have fixed it, definitely drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know how you guys did it. It might help somebody else out with the problem. If you guys have any questions or any questions or comments on this particular issue, definitely drop a comment in the comment section. Somebody might be able to help you out with a comment of their own. Please, if you guys can, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment. Hope this has helped you guys out with your issue. All right, guys, take care.